What is with this thing? This stupid stand. It's pissing me off. Okay, here we go. Somebody's laying right down there. There's Sosie. Grandma's tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long, long day. Sure has. Oh my goodness. I went out and saw my brother at work. I went to my storage unit, grabbed a bunch of Christmas stuff, dropped some stuff off there, came home, put my bike in the shed. I can't even think. Went to the store. I've done a lot. Hi, baby carrot. What's that noise? Hey, it's okay. It's just the wind, honey. It's just the wind. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm making some eggs. So, hey, it's fine. Nobody's there. It's the wind, Bubba's. Come here. It's the wind. You're okay. So it's us. It's the wind. How are you, honey? I look like shit today. Hey, nobody's there, baby. It's the wind. He's looking outside. So is this here. Yes, he's living here. Come here. Come here. Hey, come say hi. Come say hi over here. He's being a little shit tonight, and I don't know what his deal is. We just got back. Oh, I went on 2 walks with him today. Say hi. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. This is my baby. I made an omelet for dinner. Ooh, I love breakfast for dinner. Hi, Bubba's. He's really addicted to those marrow bones. And he's got one, but he wants another one. I'm like, you are not getting another one. No. Hold on, I gotta check my eggs. They're boiling. Okay, so sometimes I just like to eat a hard-boiled egg, you know? Sounds yummy. So there's a lot of things going on in the world politically, guys. A lot. I'm trying to figure out how to set this stupid thing. Okay, right here. Don't fall. Don't fall. I have to rearrange my living room so I can figure out how to put the tree up and all that stuff. Hello. Can you shout out mine, Charlie? Hello, Charlie. So, yeah, I've been a busy gal today. Even though I got up really late, I typically do not, even on my days off, I do not sleep in like that. And I'm like, damn, I must have been really tired. I ended up getting one of those Fugo things, cameras for Sosa, because I work so much and I can't see him, you know, when I didn't have it. And I'm like, I don't want him to think I'm just abandoning him. So I got 2. I got a little one for one room and I got the big one. But the big one isn't working. It's saying it's disconnected and it's not. So I'm pissed. I'm like, I contacted Amazon. I'm like, it's not working. Furbo? I think they're called Furbo. Anyways. So, you know, and then I bought some bras online. I got those. And those I have to send back. It's just, that's why I hate shopping online. MILF. Well, thanks. Should be grandma, actually. You're so beautiful. Do you know how to do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about? That's what it's all about. Woo-ha! You put your hand in, you put your hand out, you put your hand in, and you shake it. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm delirious, you guys. So, should we talk about politics or do you not want to talk about politics? What do you think? What do you think? Should we talk about politics or no? My hair's growing, actually. It's like, I'm thinking about cutting it, but, you know, I always say that. I don't know. I'm wondering if I should just let my grays come in, you know, just let them come in. The only thing is I don't want salt and pepper hair. I either want salt all the way or nothing, you know? What else is going on? My mom is home now. Thank you guys so much for your prayers. So they cannot remove the tumor. It looks like she's considering doing chemo, and my brother's like, my older brother's like telling her don't do chemo. That will make it worse. He's telling her to keep taking that ivermectin because he heard a story about a guy. This is allegedly, okay? I'm not spreading false information. This is, I heard from my brother that he read a story about a guy who had a tumor and took that ivermectin stuff and it disappeared. Don't cut your hair. Robert would agree with me. Yeah, Robert says don't cut your hair. When I met him, my hair was really short. I mean, it's still not long, but it's, you know. So she's got 2 tumors. She's got a big one and a little one. And I guess the little one is shrinking a little bit. And you guys, that could only be from the blessings of Jesus. That's it. God is the only one who can do that. Hello. There's no other way. And she had a tumor years ago and it just disappeared. So God is good. My older brother hates my younger brother. So that's not a good thing. I mean, things aren't going good between them. My mother has 2 women that spend time with her. One of them speaks in tongues, and it makes my older brother feel very uncomfortable, so he doesn't want to be over there when that's happening. And they're very, very, very religious. Hello there. And I don't know. Like, I don't think she should do radiation. I mean, I've heard of people doing chemo and not radiation, and like, I was telling you about a gal that was applying for an apartment at one of my properties, and we didn't have any rental assistance at the time, and she didn't make enough money, so I couldn't approve her. But I told her about another property that I manage, and I said, why don't you apply there? She applied at that property, and she got in. She was homeless. She had just gotten over cancer, and I think it was breast cancer. And hey Lexi, how are you, honey? She had just gotten over cancer, and she only did chemo, not radiation. So, but I was so happy that I was able to find her housing. It's like, she's such a nice lady, and she was living in her car, you know? And it broke my heart because she'd come in and keep checking, and I'd be like, I don't have an answer yet. I tried, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't make the numbers work. So the look on her face broke my heart. So when I say my job is exhausting and I don't want to do it anymore, it just kills me. I'm so tired. I work so many hours. It's times like that, though, that it's like, it makes it all worth it. It does. I just moved a lady here from Maine, and we did all the paperwork through the mail and through emails, and that was a rough one. But she's here. She made it. She's amazing. She's a sweetheart, and she has a home now. So I don't know. Yes, baby carrot. That's what I love doing. I would love I would love to be able to just find everybody a home, you know? But well, except people that aren't supposed to be here, in my opinion. I mean, that's how I feel. And why don't we have enough housing? Gee, I wonder. Physically and emotionally exhausting. Glad you helped that. It is, Lexi. It's very exhausting. Because, like I told my boss, I'm like, one of the properties, you guys, is a nightmare, okay? And I said, I'm expected to run this property that has been run down for so long. Managers have quit, let it go, they don't stick around. So the property went to shit. I'm expected to run that property with part-time hours. Because between the two properties I manage, I have full-time, right? But I'm only at the other property a couple days a week and the other property a couple days a week. So every other Friday for the third day, I swap properties. So I'm running these properties on part-time hours, and it's more than full-time work for each one. So it's crazy. Yeah, Lexi, can you block them? Or thank you. Do I operate an excavator? Nope, I don't. I like my sweatshirt though. So. Okay, I think the eggs are done. It's just, it's a lot. And then my son and Sosa are staying with me temporarily, which it's been a pleasure, I have to say. It's been a pleasure. He's looking for work. He's going to counseling. He's, it's been fine. It's just, another person around all the time, and I don't know, another responsibility for right now. That's not right. You should only have to. I know, baby carrot. I should. And here's the thing, coming in with zero experience for this type of property management. And they're like, here you go. Have at it. I'm like, wait, what? What am I supposed to do? I got a little training here and there when one of the managers had some time to spend maybe an hour with me here and there. Dude, like, but I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I've got the experience. I've been with them almost 2 years, and I've stuck with it. And so I'm proud of myself for that. I like a challenge. That's the way I am. I do not quit easy. I do not give up easy. I don't. With relationships, with work, with that kind of stuff. But sometimes I should give up before I do with some things. But the thing is great, I have the experience now, but I don't know if I were to leave this job, if I would be interested in pursuing a career in the same field. I don't know. I don't think so. Well, next year, Lexi, January, we're supposed to get our raises. So I'm going to kind of evaluate things at that time, how much my raise is. And if it's shit, then I'll be looking for something else. I really want to move to Idaho. My daughter wants to move to Idaho. Her husband wants to move to Idaho. My son said he'd move to Idaho. I want out of here. I don't belong in this state. What kind of counseling? The typical counseling people do. I don't want to share too much of his business, but it seems like adults in their 20s have, after going through COVID and all that stuff, they're different, Hello, TWC, how are you? How have you guys been? Enough about me. So where are you going? Where are you going, Bubs? Where you going, Bubba's? Come here. You guys, Baby Carrot got to see Sosa, but nobody else has yet. Come here. Come here. Come see Grandma. Come here. Come here. Come see Grandma. Come here. Come see Grammys. Look at this face. Look at this face. Look at that face. You're so handsome. You're such a handsome boy. Yes, you are. Are you handsome? Are you handsome? I love you. You like your ears itched? He likes his butt itched. You like your butt itched? Look at it. He gets his tongue going. Watch. Oh, it's not doing it. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. He's my baby. Are you my baby? Are you my babies? You my babies? Yeah? Okay. Go lay down. Go lay down now. I love him so much. I love you so much. More than anything in the whole wide world. Well, except Daddy and Auntie and Paisley and the baby. Do the low waist. Do the low waist. Do the low waist. What do you mean? I started feeding a cat, but he stays outside. Felt bad with the skinny. Aww. See, that's so sweet. I have such sweet people in here. Yeah, like that's what makes me happy is doing for others. I mean, do I have to admit that sometimes it gets exhausting? Yeah. But at the end of the day, that's what life's about. It's like, as long as we take care of ourselves, which I have to admit, I don't, like I should. I want this book, you guys. If anybody wants to send it to me, I'd be very grateful. It's the book that Charlie Kirk wrote before he passed away. What's it called? What's it called? You guys know what I'm talking about? I want that one, and I want the one by Candace Owens, the one that says, "Make me a sandwich." I want that one too. Many younger people were messed up due to the COVID isolation. Yes, and other restrictions. No problem. Right. So, yeah, the people in their 20s were really affected. That generation, I should say. And then you combine that with social media. You know, what else did they have to do during COVID? They sat on social media. And then they decided, I don't need to interact with people in real life, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't even started shopping for Christmas yet. I need to do that. Everybody wants roast for Christmas dinner. So I guess I'm going to be making roast for Christmas dinner. We had it for Thanksgiving too, and for family dinner night. But they love my roast, so. My brother has to work, so I'm kind of bummed. I found out, I think I told you guys, I found out I have a cousin that I grew up with. I think I told you guys that. And I didn't know she was my cousin at the time. Yes, Lexi, yes. Gift cards are good, although I got my nephew a big Legos. Aww. I wish my grandson was old enough for that. Legos are awesome, baby carrot. That's good. Yeah, gift cards are good. I know you can send gift cards to an email, I think, and but I think those books are on Amazon. What is that one by Charlie Kirk? Something in the Name of God. Stop in the Name of God. That's what it's called. Stop in the Name of God. It's supposed to be a really good book. But there's some things. Oh God, I can't stand that woman. Ugh. I've been listening to Candace Owens quite a bit just because people are. Her husband's good looking. Have you seen her husband? Oh, he's pretty good looking dude. Okay. Where's my watched stuff on? History, there it is. There was one I wanted to listen to. Dang it. I've been listening to this guy, Doug TenNaples. He's called Doug TenNaples. He's awesome, you guys. I love listening to him. And there was something I wanted you to hear. It doesn't show. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the unseen videos of Gypsy Rose? I meant your white girl twerk video is hilarious. Thank you. Have you ever seen a white girl twerk? Do you want to see a white girl twerk? Hell no. Nobody wants to see this girl twerk. I'll tell you that right now. No. Hell to the no. Where'd it go? Doug TenNaples. Where is it? It's not showing in my history. I need to be on TikTok. I need to do more TikTok. I don't do enough TikTok. Okay, that's not the one I wanted you guys to hear. Doug TenNaples. When was this? Doug in Exile. That's a good one too. Or Doug in Exile. Mark. Okay. Where is that? Hold on. Is this the one? Hold on.
Our pans are not cheap, but they are on sale for the holidays. So you can give a gift that lasts a lifetime. But if you want something
Hey,
light,
Jeremy.
flimsy, and
Thank
done
you,
in a
honey.
year,
How are
keep
you?
slow. If you think,
Okay, gang, welcome to Doug in Exile. Check this out. We already did a video on Anna Paula Luna and Tim Burchett trying to stop insider trading. And I found this really cool
Thank
clip
you.
of Tim Burchett when he was a guest
More
on
TikTok. Because I never
Carlson.
do
So
TikTok
right here,
ever.
Watch this.
I can't do anything ever.
One thing I can say about myself is I'm very disciplined when it comes to social media, okay? I do not spend hardly any time on social media. I'm doing all right. Hey, Sean, how are you? Thank you for subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, you guys, I have memberships. I haven't done much in there in a while, but I'm really, after the new year, I'm going to try to do something at least every couple of weeks. I have not been wearing tights, no. I haven't. Okay, listen.
Do you have any theories?
Tradition.
Tradition. Okay.
I just don't. The more and more I know about government, I've been in this gift before and I've walked out. And I remember one time I called my wife. I said, "Honey, go to the store and buy canned goods. We're completely wide open." She said, "All right, sweetie."
No.
So what do we get for $1 trillion a year to the U.S. military? Do we get anything in return?
We got some enhanced stock portfolios, and I'll give you a great example. When Joe Biden gave our military, our missile defense system, I haven't voted for a penny for Ukraine. I'm proud of that. It's not my dadgum war. I'm not sending my 18-year-old daughter to a country that most members of Congress couldn't find on a dadgum globe.
Yeah.
And so you
I
have,
like this guy.
We give them our missile defense system, and then we have to replenish ours, which we should. We can't be left naked without any of that defense. And guess what? Some of those contractors we described get a multi-billion with a B dollar no bid contract. And who do you think has bought stock?
What do you guys think about us being involved in other countries' issues, other countries' problems? Do you think America should just focus on America? Maybe you can please put tights on. Dude, I'm too lazy to do that. Like Venezuela. Well, see, Lexi, that's the thing. I'm torn there because, excuse me, you guys, another thing, I'm addicted to kimchi. Oh my gosh, I love that shit. It is so good. It's so good. Anyways, but you get garlicky breath. It's terrible. That's maybe why I'm not meeting anybody. It might be my kimchi breath. I don't know. That's the thing though, Lexi. It's like I'm torn because for the most part, yes, I believe we should stay out of other people's shit. But when it affects us like that, and they're doing things that kill Americans, then I think, yes, we need to be involved. So, you know, hey, Big D.
That,
How
that
are you,
company,
hon? Nice to see
members
you.
of Congress 2 weeks prior to the president making that official notice.
Now that's an insider trading spelled out by Tim Burchett. Now you guys know how this works. Okay, so on that note, on what Tim Burchett's going through, I'm
This
bringing
is
on
Doug
a
in
special
Exile. I
guest,
love
my
him.
buddy Ross Givens, who is a world expert on insider trading, and I
like
know
him.
this because I'm working with him on this event.
He's been
that's
with his
coming up
wife for 36 years.
Wednesday.
That's awesome.
You'll sign up by clicking the link in the description, and you'll sign up, and you'll go to this live.
I'm gonna start
webinar.
trading, you
I'll be
guys.
in the audience, and Ross
I need to
Givens
make
is gonna
some
tell
money.
us all exactly how to find the insider trading, and then give us an opportunity to benefit us for once instead of just the politicians. Boom, brother.
So there's this free
Hey,
training
Doug, good to see you, man.
to figure out how to
Good
do it
have you
because
back
I
on.
don't
It
have
is
any
my honor
idea
to have you back on the show.
how to do it.
Because I'm serious, I have benefited from you, and I just, you know, I noticed on your last show, because I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel, I just think you are a natural educator. You know, I taught at the college level. I taught at Houston Baptist University. I taught animation history and screenwriting, and you're a great teacher. And
I have
you break
not
down
got it
stuff,
set up yet. I've been so
and,
busy.
You know, I'm intimidated by investing. And you break it down and just make it very conversational, and I'm understanding things. For instance, I got the Robinhood app, and these are my Robinhood
So if you wanna
trades,
learn how to
super
invest-
greens. Those are all my stocks that you helped me pick that are
This
all
guy,
up. I don't want to misrepresent to my
Gibbons?
audience that everything's going to be sunshine and roses, but things are pretty good for me. If I was going to pick
He
20
has a free
stocks
training.
right now and just throw $100 in each, they would.
I
not
need to
be
make
up
some
great.
money.
So you're like my head. I took your head off your shoulders
So-
and put it on mine. And I just
I'm
be
gonna try
saying, buy this. When I follow your show, you give 2 picks a week, and I throw them in. And you have this ongoing list of buy,
Yeah.
hold, and sell. So you also tell people when to sell. Like, hey, I
Yeah.
believe
The
it's
present
maxing
guy?
out. Time to get out, guys. And I'm only saying, I'm such a beginner, Ross, that I didn't already.
People where the databases are, what to look for.
Like I said, he's a 20-year.
This isn't the one I wanted you to hear.
On Christmas morning, if your kid wakes up to this game stick, it's gonna be their favorite present. Let me show you what this thing can.
Really fake, and you also can't
Okay,
make
listen.
it go. It's life, and I agree with everything that Candace says. I don't.
This is Jesse on
Al's,
fire.
Live stream when I got back to my hotel. He had been going for 7 hours. It was.
He's
that was
going
really
to talk
fun.
about
Anyway, but so,
Candace Owens and
I'm
Erica
flying
Kirk.
out at 6 a.m. to go do Angela Rose's show in Denver tomorrow. But I want to talk about this, okay? Because my buddy Danny, he sent me a clip of this
You're a
interview right here.
YouTuber?
And so I literally am just going to play this part, and we're going
What's
to
your
react to it
channel
because
about?
Bottom line, once you've heard this, okay? No one can question why Candace is doing this ever again.
That's
okay?
right.
I'm gonna say that right now. Like I still was like, I'm not questioning her because she knows more about TPUSA than I do. So like, how am I in a position to question,
Jeans.
you know, what she's doing or why or whatever? But after you hear this, okay, the questions are over. Okay, the questions are over. Put yourself in her position
I'm
and
wearing
imagine
jeans.
that this happened. Okay, so let's watch this real quick. And if you want to support the channel and support your boy,
Okay,
content
listen.
at midnight because I starved you guys today, then you can subscribe to the channel and like this video.
You just like, hey, Johnny.
Continuously catching other people in inexplicable lies about everything surrounding this event and Charlie Kirk's legacy. For instance, they were all trying to say that it wasn't true that Charlie had turned on the Greater Israel Project, and you said that you
Thank
had
you.
text messages. They said it was a lie, and then you, of course, revealed them. Here's the Jewish donors play into all the worst stereotypes.
Johnny,
I
how come you
cannot
hate
rule out
Candace
people
or don't
like
like
this,
Candace?
leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. And so when you produce, that's funny. You know, they tell you you're lying, and then you produce it, and then they go, "Well, why would you release? Why would you release private
text messages.
So you can't. They create this scenario where you can't win, no matter if you prove them to be liars. You shouldn't have done it. It was inappropriate. And if you don't prove them to be liars, then you're the one who's lying. And so I can't get over again that they think this is going to work. And so I just wanted to bring this up. Erica.
First of all, let me just say something about that real quick, because this is the part that I'm talking about that's coming up in a second. Okay? Let me tell you what the reality of this situation is, okay? Do you want to know how you win in this game? You want to know how you win? Is you persuade more people. That's the game that we're in, okay? If you are
She's the number one
persuasive and there
podcast
are,
right now.
you know, a smaller set, there's 1,000
In the
people
world,
that
you
are going
guys.
to watch you and then watch other people,
In
and
the
then
world.
you persuade 650 of them, you're winning. It's as simple as that. This is a global, you know, global stage that Candace is on.
I think
and
she's
she is up
beautiful.
against a tremendously large group of people who are trying to go after her. And at the same time, there's a lot of other people like Jimmy
You
Dore,
think so,
like Valhalla, like me,
Johnny?
like, you know, Heavy Duty Country, Ian Carroll, all
Okay.
of us that are like,
I want to ask you. So at first, because my daughter was watching her and she was telling me about her. I mean, I knew about her, but I wasn't paying attention to what Candace was saying about Charlie Kirk, right? Because that kind of started getting irritated. So then Erica kind of made me side-eye a little bit, you know? I'm like, I don't know. I just get these feelings, right? So I went back and I started listening to Candace again. I'm like, okay, if you really, 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 you did she do another interview today? Or was it from another day and you watched it today? Lexi, here's the thing. If you really, really, really felt in your heart of hearts, right? Because someone sent you a message or called you that was very close to Charlie Kirk and told you, hey, Charlie said he was worried someone was going to kill him. I want you to listen to how this guy explains it.
I don't agree with everything that Candace does. I don't disagree either. It's everybody. I just look around like, is this person smart?
Evans, thank
Yes.
you.
Do I think this person is doing what they think is right? Yes. Then we're good, dude. You know, we're not fucking babies like these crybabies on the left or these weirdos who are yelling at people because they don't agree with them. But it's like, if Candace is persuading more people than she's winning, right? It's just that simple. And when they try to play games like that, you know, where they're like, hey, just so you know, she's a liar and she really did this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing, and then she proves them wrong and they go, oh my God, you betrayed his trust. Okay, well, guess what? The only reason that would work is if the public thought that her betraying the trust was so egregious that they would stop listening to her and
Right,
that would
Benji.
actually slander her name. The thing is, you think the public gives a fuck about what is private versus not private if we get to find out more information about something that we're interested in? Okay, no one cares. Like, no one fucking cares. If you're lying about something and someone has to betray someone's trust in order to prove that they're telling the truth, you think the public cares? Oh my God. They should have really prioritized the trust and, bond that they had, over proving that this gigantic machine was fabricating lies and slandering you. No one in the public is going to side with them on that. I don't even know why they do it. It's like, you're not the problem is because the people who
It's not
make
plugged
the
in,
decisions on that side of the fence, and I'm not just talking about I'm not talking about Israel necessarily, and I'm talking about the same type of machine that existed during COVID and all of these things where you can feel that top-down narrative is because it's being driven by billionaires who have no idea what people are actually like. They live in these little bubbles with these snooty other people. They live nothing like us. They don't understand. And so they're using these old school tactics that are never going to work again. Okay, they're never going to work. The reason why you can't get anyone to vote the direction Beyonce says is because social media has opened the cameras, okay? There are no gatekeepers anymore. The powerful people who decided who's gonna be a star, that shit's fucking over, dude. Okay? Anyone can put their content up on the internet. And if they're talented, you don't get to stop them from being stars anymore if they're a star. Okay? So and the reason that matters so much is because that relationship that creators have with their audience, they know them. And I always say this, is like, I don't say people feel like they know you. They do know you. Care what you think. Okay, I just talked for way longer than I intended. Here's what I was talking about.
Kirk, now there's a new one where you have relayed information that Charlie Kirk told people the day before he was killed that he said they're going to kill me.
Listen,
And so Erica was asked about this by
this is
Glenn
why
Beck.
I'm a
I miss how
little,
he used to cry all the time. I don't know why he doesn't do that anymore.
this is why I am kind of side-eyeing.
He's my favorite crier. But here we go. Here's what she had to say about it.
Listen,
I have unbelievable amounts of death threats. My kids have kidnapping threats, death threats. Our whole team has death threats. We knew that there was always going to be a threat, but Charlie and I all.
So, I just want to stop it for a second. This isn't the point of this video, but she kind of makes it sound like this is new. She's admitting right there, this is not new. This has been always. This has been so. People, it sounds like they're trying to make it out like you are creating these death threats. Other people have.
Yeah.
And it's just, she's there admitting that we always knew, she said, and they always were receiving death threats. So it's not, I don't know why they bring it up, because it's not new. But anyway, here we go.
We promised each other we would never live in fear. And he would say, if they're going to get me, they're going to get me. But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered, they're coming after me, someone's going to kill me. He didn't say that. And I had his cell phone.
and I have a cell
Okay,
phone.
well, the problem is we have Frank Turek saying that he did say that. So here,
Right.
let me play that.
And so I texted him, I said, Charlie, I hope you've increased your security detail. And he said, I have. I know they want me dead.
Here we go.
Yes, he
The
did
big
say
reveal.
it.
And that it indicates that someone's lying. And as you always
That
point out, the only
was-
reason-
The pastor. That was the pastor. So, hello? He even told the pastor that. So, this is why it doesn't make sense. Somebody is lying, right? From All in the Family. Aw.
you would lie is to cover something up. So take it where you want.
Well, here's what I'm just going to tell the truth, okay? I did not see that she had said that when I did my show yesterday, and then I saw it after, and I can tell you 1000% that Andrew Colbett told me the night before Charlie
Here's a hug.
was murdered, that Charlie Kirk texted him and said they are
Charlie
going to kill me.
texts Andrew
Andrew
Colbert.
Colbett is the person who received a text message from Charlie Kirk saying they're going to kill me. And I'm not getting that third party. I got that directly from Andrew Colbett. He asked me to keep it off record, and I would have kept it off record if Erica did not imply that I lied, right? So I mean, I'm not saying she is saying Candace is lying. I am saying that since I was the one who put it out there, she's implying that I'm lying and that that's not true. So we have a scenario here where either
Someone's
Andrew
lying.
Colbert has told an explicit lie,
Mm-hmm.
or Erica Kirk is telling an explicit lie. It's not up for me to determine who.
One of them
I
is
didn't
lying.
receive that text message, but yeah, and I also was told by a person at Turning Point USA, who I'm not going to name because they are one of my sources, that Dan Flood received the same message. So
Would you believe me if I told you this batch of sour watermelon
Why
protein
can't we
gummies has
ever
88
get the
grams of
truth, you
protein?
guys? Why? Why
yeah,
can't we
I
ever
don't
get the
know.
truth?
Let me just, okay, so that's a mouthful. Now, to be clear, in case anybody is not picking up what I'm putting down in terms of why that
Oh,
is,
I'm sorry,
that's the end
Sean.
of the conversation as it relates to
I didn't feel good a
what
couple
Candace is
weeks ago.
doing, is
Week and a half ago.
imagine, okay, put yourself in her position, like imagine
Listen to this.
that someone who works with one of your best friends hits you up, okay, on Wednesday night.
This
They're
is
like,
from,
hey, man, I just
listen,
like,
this, he's telling it from Candace's perspective. I know, Johnny, I do. It's crazy. But listen to how he lays this out, and maybe you'll see it from the other point of view. Imagine you're Candace Owens and someone who works very closely right with your friend who got, right? Listen.
I don't know, man. You know, he's really, really scared. Like he thinks that Jim, his neighbor down the street, two houses, is going to kill him. And he's serious. He thinks that this guy's going to kill him over this thing. And you're like, oh, dude, he's tripping. You know, he's tripping. And then the next day, he gets murdered. And then they arrest some kid who was like visiting from out of town. You're all, no, I don't think it's that kid. Oh, no, it is that kid. It is. You're all, no, I think it's not. Okay, because I thought literally the day before he told me it was his neighbor down the road that was going to do it, or he told his friend, you know, like I know he thought that this guy was going to kill him, and they're like, no, we're not going to look at that. And as a matter of fact, if the Department of the DHS, right, Tulsi Gabbard, DHS. If we find out that her team is investigating that guy down the street, we're going to shut that down. We're going to shut that down. And you're like, he literally said that he thought that the neighbor was going to kill him. Well, you're not allowed to investigate that because that would
He's
be
saying
problematic.
hypothetically,
Okay.
you guys.
But the bottom line
Hypothetically.
is, think about what that would be like if you experienced that. Okay, no one's going to convince you that Tyler Robinson did it if you're Candace. Okay, no one is going to convince you.
So if
No
you're
one.
Candace,
No, I mean, no
she
one would be able to
believes
convince
in
me.
her heart of hearts that
Like no one would be able to convince me. And
It
think
wasn't
about this, dude.
Tyler
in
Robinson.
In addition to that, she knows all these people. So first he tells her Charlie thinks they're going to kill him. Then he gets killed. Then they start lying. Like the people around Charlie start lying, and she knows they're lying. Okay. Now I would pose the following: like if I was like, you know, having a friendly discussion with Candace about this, or like a friendly debate about it, playing devil's advocate would be very easy. I would be like, okay, so you're saying that before Charlie got murdered, Andrew told you that he's like, you know, that this is going on, right? And now these people at TV USA are lying, right? And that makes you think that they're in on it. Yes. I mean, and she, honestly, as I'm saying this, she never really said that TV USA is in on it. Because what I was going to say is, don't you think it's possible they're scared shitless, right? That their behavior is actually based on pure fear. And think about this too, okay? I'm actually putting this together right now.
Yeah.
Now that we know that, we fucking know that the people at TV USA would be terrified. And it doesn't even necessarily mean that like, Tyler Robinson could have done it. I think, like I've said a million times, if you put a gun to my head and I had to get it right, I would still think that it is the leftist kids. It's the Tyler Robinson, but I think that there are so many other people involved. This is a joke. Personal opinion, think Hunter Kozak was in on it. Personal opinion, think Lance Twiggs
he could
was
be the patsy.
definitely in on it, in my opinion. I think that
Someone
these
could've paid him to
transferees,
do
that all
it,
these people
or-
around were definitely in on it. I think the fact that there were dozens of people posting about it the next day and that the FBI is just saying that it's a single lone shooter is like an attack on the public's common sense to a point that
Right.
is like, you know, now is it possible they're running an op and they just want those guys to
Exactly.
think that they're not on them? Of course, right?
Exactly.
But just like I was just talking about with Nate in his live stream, it's probably unlikely given that the director of the FBI, after making the arrest and charging documents got put in with the story that they're saying is what happened. He goes public on X and he's like, so we just want you to know that we're still investigating this and this and this and this and this. And it's like, oh, cool. So if I'm his defense attorney, I'd be like, wait, so your story is that my client did this? Yes. But that's what your story was like when you guys charged him? Yes. Okay, well, right here you said that you were going to investigate this. Did you say that? Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
why would you still
Why
be
would you need to investigate something if you already knew?
Yeah.
Well, I was just making sure everybody knew that we were turning over every rock. No. You said you were investigating the direction that he went off the roof and where he stashed the rifle. Right. But I was just saying that I wanted the public to know we're turning over everything, we're looking at everything. Right. But you specifically said in that post that you were researching that. Why would you be researching that if you guys were sure that you were right enough to charge him in these charging documents? Were you potentially rushing to judgment? Did you feel a lot of pressure from the country, from the administration? They wanted this thing solved fast enough that you might have made a mistake, fast enough that you might have latched on to a story that you thought was convenient, put a bow on a case, and maybe you didn't necessarily prioritize my client's life and my client's well-being, given the fact that the outcome of this trial is potentially him getting the death
To
penalty.
what they
Would you
want people
feel
to believe.
would you
Candace
feel
was a
okay with
friend
him getting
they
the death
went
penalty,
back
given the
twice,
fact
and
that you
she
didn't even know
wanted everyone to
whether or
believe
not
that
he
the
went
time
that direction, or who might have stashed a rifle?
Why would his
Your
parents
own
turn their
words.
son
Why
in?
would you
It
be
doesn't make
investigating?
sense.
I would
Unless
love
his
to be a
parents were
fucking
paid.
lawyer, by the way. I would love it, dude. It's just like making videos,
People
except my
do things,
purpose is
crazy
to, like,
things
break
for
people
money,
down on
guys.
stand, you know?
Seriously,
Instead
like-
of talking about people, I just talk to them. I'd be like, go ahead. You
The
were doing
thing
something?
is-
No, oh, were you waiting for me to object?
It's really sad that we even have to question it. You know, why? It's really sad that we can't just know the truth. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then you got all these women, younger, 30s, on social media, and they are dying on this hill of wanting to be famous. Like, they have children, they're exposing their children to social media, which those children don't have a choice, right? They don't have a choice. They can't give consent. Everything their crazy ass moms are doing, they're going to have to suffer for later in life because people are going to see it. And it's so bad, you guys, that there are people like Gabby Jacobson who literally put out information about her doctor's appointments, about her kids' fake autism for attention. You know, she'll share it with her mods behind the scenes, and her mods are sharing it with people from the opposition. And Gabby's son was removed from her home, okay? There were reasons. The teacher from his school called. He was 4 years old. And Gabby's reminds me of somebody else who's been on social media for many years. I just want to be famous. And it ruined her marriage. It ruined her relationship with her children, with her grandchildren, this other person. And Gabby's following right down that path. Same thing. The first thing she does when she opens her eyes is go on social media. And she'll stay on for hours and hours and hours. And her child will have a tablet and be locked in a room, shut in a room. But then she puts all her business out there, but then says it's nobody's business. I'm sorry, what's your guys' opinion? If somebody puts their entire life on social media, even their results from their blood work, their drug tests, everything that happens with CPS, and then tells you, the viewer, it's none of your business. What do you say to that? Anything you put out, your big mouth puts out, is anybody's business because you put it out there. And then these kind of women will turn around and say, it's your fault. It's all you bullies' fault. Why my son got taken away. It's all your fault. Why my life is ruined. I'm here to tell my story. Nobody gives a shit about your story. Nobody. We all have a freaking story. Your child and how you treat him in front of people is their business. There's mandated reporters that need to say something if they witness something. And when you are doing sexual things in front of your child, and then he is going and taking hot dogs at school and making rude gestures at 4 years old, and he's going to school in a full pull-up, that's neglect, and it's abuse if you are doing those nasty things in front of your child. Period. And you're locking them in a room. That's neglect right there. So it's not TikTok's fault. It's not YouTube's fault. It's not social media's fault. It all comes down to you, the parent. You have the choice to turn on this camera or not. But it's those women, I'm talking about the women because it tends to be with the women. Well, the husband, the boyfriend is in there too, you know, but she lies so much too for attention. She reminds me so much of another person. These people will do anything for views, anything for attention, anything for money, you know. I mean, they literally, this one had people pay for her to go to a trip to Disneyland with her boyfriend and kids. They've bought her wish list twice over, her Christmas list. Like, she doesn't want to work. She doesn't want to get off social media. I don't know, you guys. I'm really worried for this next generation that's up. It's like really scary. Nobody wants to work, and nobody wants to be a leader of their home. It's crazy. Candace is definitely a nut job. She even got Tucker scratching his head and thinking, what the fuck is she talking about? Yes, Shauna. Tyler reminds me of Lee Harvey Oswald. Really, Lexi? Everything is game when put all your business out there. That's right, Lexi. I agree, girl. That's right. People do crazy things for money. I used to be a Chippendale dancer. I used to be a dancer. I told you guys that before. I wasn't a stripper, though. We were not allowed to take our clothes off. I danced around in like a little bikini. I was like, woohoo! No, I'm just kidding. Swing down the pole. Woo-woo! I wish I could do that now. I've thought about getting a pole. Somebody was supposed to send me a pole, and they never did. But I would put it up here for exercise. Absolutely. I've been supporting myself since I was 15 years old. So, you know, yeah, you come from the kind of home I came from, and, you know, the things that happened throughout my young life, it's inevitable. Like, I don't know. As I got older, though, I broke the cycle. But when I was younger and my mom kicked me out at 15, I was like, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to pay? How am I going to go to school? How am I going to live? So I did what I had to do. There was a eyewitness of the guy on the roof. He was never interviewed, reported what he's seen from the start. Says the kid on the roof never took a position before the. Oh, see, Big D, I think there was more than just him. That's what I think. I really hope you wear tights on stream. The man is programming. Okay, I just dropped in to say hi. Have a good night. Sosa's taking a nap. Nice to see you, Judge. Are you able to roll up your pant legs? Her name was Lola. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. You guys, this is going to sound crazy, okay? But listen, I didn't make most of my money dancing. I made most of my money sitting there talking to these guys. Like, seriously. They always had to have a drink. No alcohol. There was no alcohol allowed. But they always had to have a drink or food for us, right? And so for the most part, I talked and made money. Flapped my gums and made money. Would I ever date a 47-year-old? Yes. 47 isn't too young. That's only 10 years younger than me. Sean, okay, I need to ask you why. Why is that important to you? I don't want to work tomorrow, you guys. I don't want to work tomorrow. Tyler moved around that college too easy and had access to that building. Yep, there was more than him. So something's up there. And the fact that it's all solely on him, resting solely on him, something's not right. Evans, wait, how old are you? You're 47? I help people find housing. I'm just, why? Sean, I'm just curious, why? Why do you like that? You guys, look at my hair, it's so thin. I'm going bald, seriously. I'm going bald, it's terrible. Look at that. Oh well. Hey, in 3 years I'll be 60. I'll be lucky if I make it to 60. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always thought I was going to pass away in my 50s. Always. I don't know why. What are you up to, Sean? Like, yeah, Sean. No, I don't know why. It's always been a gut feeling I've had that in my 50s that my time was going to be up. Because it's a part of my disability and fetish. So seeing a women with their pants rolled up is part of a disability. Can you please explain to me? I've never heard that. Can you explain that to me? There's no such thing as a magic neck. I used to hunt that particular weapon. There would not be a little. See, Big D, what do you think happened? Come on, you guys. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think went down? Do you think Tyler Robinson did it, but he had assistance? Do you think Tyler Robinson didn't do it, but was there to take the fall? Somebody else was there and took off? What do you think? I would say the wife was a handler of sorts. I really don't know. What wife? Erica? Are you talking about Erica, honey? Have you guys done research into her? And her parents? Do the research into her and her parents. Sean, if I do that, what are you going to do for me? My legs are hairy. I only shave my legs now like once a month because nobody sees my legs. I don't give a shit. My armpits, they could probably use a shaving too. Amongst other things. If you know what I'm saying. I will like the video, he says. So you want me to bare skin to you? Yes, what, Big D? Wait. Oh, her parents and her? Yes. Isn't there some weird shit? And I know this is very conspiratorial, but Erica Kirk was in a music video years ago. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a lot of weird things in the background. I don't know if it's AI or what, but there were dates shown. One of the dates was the date that Charlie Kirk left this earth. In the video. Her parents, her mother was involved in like the CIA or something. Look at this thumb, you guys. It's still black. It hasn't healed yet. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. I keep hearing something outside. I was watching something and they were showing all the, and then I went to look it up and I couldn't find it. But if I could remember where I saw somebody showing what her parents did, where they're from. Thank you, Sean, for liking the stream, dear. I mean, I don't want to show my legs. They're ugly. Okay, I'll show you one little leg. I'll show you one little leg, okay? Okay. There you go. Here you go. There you go. Woohoo! There you go. That's it. That's all you're getting. But sorry. I think I'm gonna make OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. What do you think? I don't think so. I think they did. Her parent, Erica, one of the parents didn't, I think. What do you guys think? I could do OF and like wear like a mask, right? I could call it the grandma stream. Sean. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot wait for spring though. I love wearing spring dresses and stuff like that. Sandals. I don't get my toenails done at all in the winter. I haven't gotten them done since the last time. Jeremy sent me a super chat for me to get my toenails done, and that's the last time I did them. Aw, yeah, thank you, Big D. Come on, that was worth more than a like. So yeah, I would like to get my nails done for Christmas time, but I'm so weird. Okay, being a woman, you'd think most women like to shop. They like to get their nails done. They like to get their toenails done. I mean, I like the outcome of getting your nails done and your toenails done. But for me, I absolutely hate sitting there. I'm just thinking I have so many other things I could be doing. But you have to get it done. I hate getting it done. But like I said, I like how they look when they're done. I'm wearing a watch now. Isn't it cute? Like my little watch? I haven't wore a watch probably in 15 years. And I saw this on Amazon and I'm like, it was reasonably priced. It was like 20 bucks. It's 9 West. And I was like, okay, I think I can get that. So I got myself this watch. I need to buy a new phone, but you guys, it's ridiculous what they charge for phones. Mine's 5 years old. I really hope you wear tights on your stream sometime. Well, here's the thing, Sean. If I do wear tights to work, my thing is first thing I do when I get home is change. So, I mean, because I end up taking Sosa out or whatever. Yeah, for special event. I don't understand how women get those really long ones. It's like, how do you wipe your ass? How do you wipe yourself? Like, how gross. Ugh. And then just my thing is all the germs. That's why I keep mine short too. Like the germs that get under there and oof. I mean, they look pretty. I don't like the really long ones. Hello, Casey, Jesus Freak 777. How are you? Are you able to show us the radio? You're being kind. You know what? You're kind of needy tonight, Sean. You're kind of needy tonight. You know that? Let me see if I can go out and take a photo of it. And I can put it up as my background. Okay, next time. Next time. It's too cold out there. I don't want to mess with it. How are you guys? How are you, Casey? Nice to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I'm sorry, I just can't calm down. Well, calm down. Listen to me, what I say. So yeah, what else is going on around here? Not a lot. What are you doing, Bobby? I love you. I love you so much. Are you my baby? I'm doing good, and this Casey, oh, I'm not sure why it's showing my name. Please don't be mad. I'm not mad at you. Calm your ass down, Sean. Let's see. Yeah, Sean, calm it down, damn it. No, we love you guys. We love you, Sean, but. I mean, I've been given Sosa these. Yeah. And those are $64 for a jar of those. And then I got them these CBD chews. These were almost 40. So for those two things, I spent $100. So whenever I have to get him, and that's not including his food, his treats, everything. It's like I cannot go to the store, the grocery store, anything, and get out of there for less than $100 anymore. You can't. And until my son gets a job, you know, I've been paying for his groceries too. It's a lot. Hence why I can't save money. I need to save some money, and I can't. Aww. So maybe I need to make an OnlyFans. What do you think, you guys? I don't have to do anything, like, I don't have to show anything on there. I could just sing or something. Lexi, what do you think? Yay or nay? I could do something. What could I do? I made a Discord, but I don't use it. I don't even remember my sign-in information. Make income off your money. How? How do you do that? I need someone that can help me budget. You know? Because like tonight, I went to the store. I spent $77 on what? What did I get? I mean, not much. The butter that I get is almost $9. The milk I get for a half gallon is $5 something for a half gallon. I mean, it's just, you can't. And then you take into account you got paper towels, toilet paper, shampoos, my toothpaste is $6. My mouthwash. There's just, how are we supposed to survive? You know, how are we supposed to survive, you guys? I don't understand. Like, and then of course we have my Snickers ice cream bars. Those are $7 a box for 6 of them. Sosa's bones are $9.99 for 3 of them. His other bones for 2 are $23 for 2. His food, oh my gosh, you don't even want to know how much his food's $163 for 6 bags, but they're 16-ounce bags. It's freeze-dried food. And the reason I give him that is because I want him to live longer. And the way they cook that kibble, they cook any nutrients out of it. When you're cooking it at over 400 degrees, there's nothing good in there. And then they mix it with all kinds of byproduct. No. So, you know, and then I don't use faucet water ever. I don't give the dog faucet water either. Sosa drinks bottled water. Good thing you don't have a horse. Do you need a part-time job just to feed? Do you know any AM sports radio stations or any AM radio? KJR, Seattle, yes. Como, too, I think. Feed and veterinarian can be expensive for a horse. Yes, well, I wouldn't be able to have one. Yes, I cannot. Okay, here's the thing. If I myself will not drink the faucet water because of the way it smells or whatever, I'm not going to make Sosa drink it. Sosa gets bottled water. Can your son get unemployment? Is he working at No, he's not working at all right now. Hard to say when people are leaning on you. Yes. KJR, oh gosh, what station is that? I just know it says KJR, Seattle. That's all I know. And then there's, oh, what's the other one? Cairo, I think. KIRO. Just Google it, Sean. I don't know what it is. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna jump off here. Are you tired, Bubba's? Why you look so tired? Why you look so tired, huh? You okay? Are you okay? I love you. You guys, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that baby. Look at that face. Look at that face. He's such a good boy. You're such a good boy, huh? You want an egg? Dogs can have eggs. You want an egg, Sauce? You want an egg? Want a bite? Here, let me cut it for you. Let Grandma cut it for you. I ate a piece. Here. Here. Want some? He's like, nope. Here, you don't want it? He's like, that stinks. Okay, let me give you another piece then. How about one with some yolk in it? You want some with yolk? Here, how about this one? Here you go. It's good. Here you go. Grandma, eat. Look. It's yummy. Sosa, eat it. Here, baby. Take a bite. Take a bite. Try it. You'll like it. Here. Take a bite. He's like, no, but I don't want it. Take a bite, bud. You don't want any? It's nummies. It's nummies. Fine, you little shit. You want it? Okay, Grandma's gonna eat it. I'm gonna finish it if you don't want it. Come on. Want some? Come. Here. Look. Look. You don't want any. He doesn't like it. I just made a big mess. Grandma just made a big mess, huh? KJR Seattle. So I wonder if my son and his dad is on his way to that Nitro tonight. I know they watched the together, the game. They watched the game together, I believe, which I'm happy about because he's wanted to spend some time with his dad. I need to mop this floor tonight too. I have so much to do still. Sosa gets this floor filthy from our walks. Even though when we get home I wash his paws and everything, still gets so dirty. We're not going out again, baby. Grandma's too tired. I have to set up the Christmas tree. Can you believe it? I literally last year, because I moved here, I freaking bought a fake Christmas tree, you guys. I've never had a fake Christmas tree in my life, and I went and bought one. I cannot believe I did it. I feel like such a loser. It's like, oh my gosh, we can't have a fake Christmas tree, but that's what I did. I did it. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, oops, I think I'm in love. I'm not that innocent. Oh baby, baby. Dinner. Oh baby, baby. My loneliness is killing me, and I I must confess, I still believe. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Don't ask. Wait, let me see what Big D said. Hold on. What? No, please don't go. I love you. Move where the cost of living is lower. Get some land. That's what I want to do, Lexi. I want to buy a piece of property. My girl said it was her last summer. She's still going. Maybe next summer will be her last. Still going where? Oh, well, I seen a short. People had different throw rugs. It looked like a basement stairs. Some looked like a hole. LOL. The dogs and cats wouldn't go. Oh, I've seen those. When you do the radio stream, can you try to find those 2 stations? I will. Well, Lexi, I was going to try to start doing it tonight, but I'm tired. What, Bubba's? There's no more bones, baby. They didn't have any more at the store. He's pissed. What? You tell me all about it. What do you want? Sosa's up. Sosa's up. He has something to say. What? 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 He's telling me he wants something. Look. You want food? Honey, you gotta lose some weight. There's no more bones, baby. There's none in there. See what I deal with? There's none in there, Bubba's. There's no bones. There's none in there, baby. I'm sorry. Look, there's none, honey. There's none in there. Oh, I was like, thought that was all there. There's none in there. Sorry. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. Dun-dun. What do you want? Calgon. There's nothing. There's no bones. You can't pull them out of my ass. I don't know what you want. There's none. Bubba's. There's nothing in there. I'm sorry. I love you, but there's none. Okay? Look at him just stare at me. There's nothing in there, babies. There's none. There's nothing in there for you. There's nothing in there for you. Come here. There's nothing. There's no bones, okay? They were out of the kind you like at the store, okay? You don't like the round ones. They didn't have the canoe ones anymore. They were out completely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shake. Give me a shake. Hey, give me a shake. 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 Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Hit your butt. Scratch your butt. Scratch the butt. Scratch the butt. Scratch the butt. Honey, there is nothing, okay? There's nothing in there. I'm sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much, but there's nothing in there. See, now I feel bad. What can I do? All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Watch, he's going to growl at me. They're all gone, babe. There's none. I'm sorry. Bye, guys. Have a good night. It was nice chatting with you. It's been a while. If only Sosa could talk. I know. I was saying that the other day. I was like, I wish he could talk. I want dog treats. He's a sucky baby. LOL, my dogs would have been all over that boy. Really? What are you going to do? I wish he could talk. Come here. Come here. Come here. Talk to Grandma. You too, honey. Lexi, you too. You guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging with me. It was really nice to see you and chat with you. I wish I could be on more, but you know, responsibilities. All right. I'm going to go see if I can make him happy somehow. So you're gaining weight back. You're getting too chunky. You too, Big D. Thanks for coming in, honey. Good night, Casey. You too, Jeremy. Thank you so much for the super chat, honey. That was really sweet. Stop. That super chat, well, YouTube takes a percentage of it, but the amount you send, if I got to keep the whole $10, it buys him a bag of his marrow bones. So it helps. Thank you so much. And you guys remember, I have memberships if you would like to support the channel. I'm really going to try getting better at coming on memberships. All I ask of you guys, if when I do go live in there, make sure your notifications are on, because sometimes I've gone in there and nobody comes in. So it kind of discourages me from doing that. So just make sure your notifications are on. Good night, Lexi. Thank you so much, honey. Have a good evening, guys. And I'll talk to you before Christmas, definitely. So we'll see. Maybe I'll come on my way to work tomorrow or something. Who knows? Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate you, hon. Okay, so laid back down. He's pouting now. I gotta go try to make him happy. Okay, love you guys. Bye.